see him? Say hi, sweetie. Say hi. My God. I mean, what's the odds? So it's like, I'm gonna beat this down, and I'm gonna tame her. Beat her down, shove some meat in her. About the time I get her tamed, 3 friggin' raptors come out of nowhere and take me and her both out. I hate them sons of I don't think the first aid kit gets rid of bee stings. Screw it. Let's find out. Oh my God, I hit scrap. Oh my God, instead of use, I hit scrap. You can't stay around here, buddy. Whoa, Megalodon. Okay. There we go. Company.
Hey, no interruptions.
Car in front of the house?
Yeah, I see it. Oh, there you are. I see you.
See me?
Yep.
All right.
Go for it.
And what's going to kill me first?
The drop
Glass I'm
or the
eating?
glass?
Or the drop? Oh,
I think the
go.
glass got you first. Thinking I might have went the wrong way. Yeah, because I done ended up way down here by the lake. Hey! Next murder victim coming up. See, even though they're not... Oh, crap! I didn't see you! Can you see him? Say hi, sweetie. Say hi. My God. I mean, what's the odds? So it's like, I'm gonna beat this down, and I'm gonna tame her. Beat her down, shove some meat in her. About the time I get her tamed, 3 friggin' raptors come out of nowhere and take me and her both out. I hate them sons of I don't think the first aid kit gets rid of bee stings. Screw it. Let's find out. Oh my God, I hit... Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I guess this is going to be moment of truth time tonight, y'all. Oh, good Lord, Gray. Thank Thank you, darling. Thank you very much, Bunches. Bunches? Okay, can y'all hear the game sounds? Okay. Want to make sure everything is working as intended. Alright, we're going to turn on the frame rates and see what we got going tonight. With any luck, tonight's going to go great. It's going to go great. Alright, so you can hear stuff walking. Can you hear bat? Hold on a second. Let me get my headset off for a minute. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, good, 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 good. We're all set. It's going to be good tonight. It's going to be good. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. I can play and stream all at the same time. How is stream looking and sounding, guys? Are we doing good? Is it much better than it's been the past, couple of times? Ah, there's the tires. There's the tires. Now, Darth, you asked earlier what we had done. Come to find out, it was like the perfect friggin' storm, okay? First, one of my frames in OBS, one of the little frames is up top and stuff. For whatever reason, it had an issue with it that was making it OBS use quite a bit more than it should have. Okay, there was that. Right? Well, then there was the soldier NPCs in game. They were over spawning, and there was something going on with their AI that was causing major laggage in game. Alright? And then here was the heavy hitter. The last driver update for my graphics card had a bug in it. We did not know about said bug until tonight, after we had beat our heads against the wall. And they released a hotfix for it. I installed said hotfix and then got in here and just ran around like crazy doing all kinds of stupid crap just to see how things were going to hold up. And so far, so good. So between fixing those 3 things, hopefully we're golden now. I guess we're going to find out. And how has your day been so far, darling? Oh, yeah. I got a whole bunch of crap I got to put up. Ugh, a whole bunch of crap. All right. Cut down another tree? Okay. Does it matter which one, or... Oh, last one caused your stream to buffer? Uh-oh. Okay, other than that, how does stream seem to be performing? It's good now? And your day is good so far, Darth? I am glad, sweetheart. I am so glad. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but after the debacle with stream last night, me and Gray ran like 15 test streams back to back to back to back to back. It was really weird. Darth, did it cause any buffering or sound issues on your end when I did that? Get him. Punch him. Punch him. I could have swore I had pepper in here. But I'm not seeing it, so... Between stream and game, which game you playing, my darling? And Gray, I tried calling you on Discord. You didn't answer me, so... On you. I am probably going to keep the FPS on all night, though. Pokemon. Should have known. Should have known. But I am going to keep the FPS on the screen all night just so I can kind of monitor what I've got going on. And since me and Gray have this put down here, I'm using it to keep my food good until I can make a new one. Oh, you're calling me now? Now you want to talk to me? Really? Huh. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, Gray, in your opinion, how is stream looking so far?
It looks 100 times better. It's a couple of spots like where it's kind of dark.
Yeah.
Or we'll have some of those splotches and stuff. Kind of like our TV does in dark.
Oh, yeah.
One that we've got. It'll kind of do that sometimes, but for the most part, it looks pretty good to me. I mean, it could be a little sharper, but it looks just as good, if not better, than what I did last night for mine. So.
All right, so we may still have some adjustments to make, but I think we're just going to roll with it as is for tonight and then kind of make a determination after that. That sound like a good plan?
Yep. I mean, you can take a look back at the video. I mean, it looks good to me on my smaller monitor. It's just when I blow it up to 1080 on my big monitor, I can see some stuff. But, I mean, I'm looking at it on a 27-inch monitor right at it. So,
well, I'm doing it 1080, 30 frames per second. I wonder if I should change that to 60 maybe next time.
I don't know. That's up to you.
I'm just wondering if that'd make a difference in, the quality in those spots that you're talking about.
It might, as long as it's not coming from your system being pushed to do that. Because I think what we were seeing last night was that your system is at the brink, and then if something goes wrong, it pushes it over the edge where it just can't handle it. So.
Oh yeah, we definitely still need to invest in another processor.
Yeah.
But for now, we at least can do the stream thing again.
Do the damn thing.
Do the damn thing. Because, y'all, I ain't even lying. I was so upset last night thinking, no, I'm just not going to get to stream again. And It was not fun. I don't think Gray enjoyed being around me either.
Nope. Yeah, I had enough headache last night, Darth. It was 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we ran test streams, went through this computer with a fine-tooth comb, all kinds of crap until like 4 a.m. At which point it was like, I just give up. I'm done. I just give up.
We're not happy.
No, I was not a happy camper.
Because we had found all the other issues and that made some improvement, but it still wasn't where it needed to be.
Mm-mm.
And she's sitting there talking about, trying to determine whether to stream or not. And I'm flipping through some tech articles and happened to come across a bleeping computer article about that driver. And I was like, what are the damn odds of that happening? Number one, her getting a brand new driver just happened to be on the day that we decided to update the drivers.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, that driver having a bug in it that caused this issue. It's like, no way. And I mean, and these are not just, randomly released drivers. These were the official WHQL certified G-Force drivers that had the bug in it. So it's like, that's crazy. It is just, like you said, the perfect storm.
The perfect friggin' storm. And of course, it was my luck to get hit with that perfect storm.
You got all up in the eye of that hurricane.
Oh, yeah, I did. And y'all, if y'all could have heard the words coming out my mouth last night.
I'm sure they can imagine.
It was not good. I was so upset.
Well, the real question is, how does that make you feel?
Do you really want to get me started again?
Sure, why not?
Uh-huh. That's not smart, Mr. Man. Those back. But I decided while I was in here trying to test everything out to try to get some actual work done on this base. So y'all will probably notice there is a little bit more done this time, thank goodness. There we go. Oh, and even over in the city, I'm not getting the god-awful lag that I was getting last time, so.
Yay.
I'm a happy heifer.
That kind of like the happy hippo? Happy hippo?
Yeah, but better.
Happy hippos eat a bunch of balls. Whoever eats the most balls wins.
Shush. Shush. Just shush. Bring my candles back down. Fallout 76 new season. Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. I follow him over there. Already halfway through. Way to go.
Sweet.
Awesomes. Alright, here's going to be the test. One test, though. I have not tried riding the mini bike since we did all this. So. Oh, and I am going to spawn my Chaos bike back in. I did make that decision. I just hadn't done it yet.
Axe.
Well, if y'all think I shouldn't, I won't.
I'm picking.
Oop, oop, oop. There was a little bit of bad, but not any more than to be expected on a server with 7 days to die. Look at this, y'all. Yoo-hoo! I am so happy.
And I get to sleep tonight.
Maybe. Stream ain't over yet. Stream ain't over yet, buddy.
Turning on PvP.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm so tickled we got this worked out. I hate that we had to get rid of the soldiers. I did like them, but
They were causing some major issues, though.
yeah, I did like the little fellers, though. I'm gonna miss hearing them. I've gotten so used to it, it's gonna seem strange, you know?
Mm-hmm. Did you adjust your gamma at some point? Roger that.
Yeah.
All clear.
Oh,
The reason I'm
you're
asking
making
is
me miss them more.
it looks like kind of dark on my end, but it could be my monitor settings also.
Well, I lowered them the other night while I was playing because it was so dark. I mean, so bright. Excuse me. That a little better?
Yeah, that looks a little better
Okay.
on my end. What do you think, Dark?
Hey, come on, Barrel. Okay, there was some lag, but I think that was just server in 7 days to die lag. I don't think that was Mandy lag.
I've noticed that looting stuff that's up the containers a lot of times. It's talking about the brightness level. To me, it looked kind of dark compared to what it normally would in game. And I was thinking she had turned her brightness down a little bit. I thought maybe that would bumping it up, but like I said, it could be my monitor settings also. It's always hard to tell on that.
Hey, we can actually go clear some places in the city now that I'm not, lagging so bad it's certain death. And like I said, getting this straightened out and using 7 days to die as the tester will pretty much ensure that other games that are, actually optimized will run good. Woo! I did hit a lag spike right there. Are you coming in?
I just got in a few seconds ago.
Ah,
Alright, now I need to fix all this stuff that's wrong with me.
and your mini bike's back here. One of the survivors was trying to fight a friggin' zombie the other night. Well, late last night, and your mini bike kind of got in the way. Survivor fell over it and then jumped up and looked at me like, heifer, what's this crap doing in the road? That kind of thing. Oh, I feel so much better now that we got this stuff straightened out. Oh, and another thing that was causing some issues in OBS, that viewer attack. Remember, it was causing OBS to eat the hell out of some resources.
Yep.
So I went ahead and removed it.
It was eating your lunch.
Lunch and supper. What?
I know I got some water in here in my inventory somewhere, but I can't find it.
Do you need some? I got
there it
some.
is. No, I got 72 in here. I just couldn't see them.
Okay.
I got to get glasses again.
I've been telling you that for how long?
I know. I can use... Hang on just a second.
What was that?
First aid kit or a sewing kit if you got one.
Yeah, 1 second.
And painkiller.
Crap.
Yeah, I'm needy. Remember, I got my butt kicked last night while I was in my menu and watching your stream.
Running over here to help this poor survivor. He had a zombie generator on him. Okay, now I'm coming back to you. Gray, I think somebody's talking to you in chat, my darling.
Yep. Yep, blind.
Here, take those.
All right, I just need one. I've only got one slot left in my inventory.
Oh.
So I'll need to use the first aid kit, and then I'll need to have a slot open to pick up the, what you call it.
Okay.
Right here, I'll drop what's left.
And what else was it you needed?
There you go. Painkiller if you got one.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 1 hour and 5 minute concussion.
I'm the dope man of the apocalypse. There you go.
Thank you very much. Oh, shoot. I had two on me and didn't realize it. Thanks anyway, though.
No problem.
I told you I'm blind.
As a bat. Now, to me, here's going to be the real test is the longer I'm on, how is it going to perform?
Yeah.
Put those away. Al, do you want to go into the city with me and clear?
I need a trader.
Oh, mine's
Is there one close by?
right around the corner. Hold on, I'll share the waypoint with you.
Yeah, I saw that.
There you
I
go.
assume you were asking if I had coffee. I'm just guessing by the terminology. And the answer to that would be yes.
I'm seriously thinking about going and getting me a daggum cup of it.
Well, there is a cup, and I had sent you a friend's request, by the way.
Oh, did you? There we go. Now, I sent you that trader. It just says MCM. That's where I marked my town. I always mark the towns in front of the trader, so.
Okay. Query. Yeah, that makes sense. So you're asking a question. Okay. Well, in that case, still yes.
That was a silly
Can
question.
never have too much coffee.
And yet he says, I've got a problem.
You do.
No, I don't.
I can admit mine.
I has no problem. Like I said last night, me and Sundrop get along just fine.
Yeah, way too fine.
We ain't got no issues. We good. And Little Bug and Amber made it safely down to Florida. I think they'll be back in about a week. So me and Gray got the house all to ourselves. Oh, you should have heard him though.
I was gonna say, did you tell everybody what I said? The last thing she heard is she was leaving out.
You know, she's always, you know, y'all are gross and you know, y'all never had sex, right? The last thing Gray says before the child leaves last night is, "Oh, honey, we can run around the house naked again." All you heard as she was going out the door is, "Y'all are so nasty."
Ooh, rocket launcher parts. Yeah, I gotta hold on to those. Use that next time we're in close quarters combat.
No, you don't. You don't need those.
Wait till Mandy wants me to help her clear somewhere.
Butthead.
Headbutt.
All right. And the rest of the stuff, the extra stuff, I'm going to just drop in a chest on the way out.
Okay, Doc. Cool. I've learned something tonight.
There are some spots where I'm still getting a little bit of lag, but it's nothing like it was. It's manageable. And a lot of it's just to be expected with 7 days. I mean.
Yep.
Dadgummit, I'm getting hiccups again. Alright, where are you?
I'm at the trader.
I'm coming that direction. Well, I may go ahead and start heading over into the city, and you could just meet me over there if you want to.
That'll work.
Oh, before I do, though, let me show you guys. You know, other than my little workshop, I haven't really worked on anything. We've cleared a few places, but I did work on this. Any of y'all, that are heading out my direction toward my little town, and you need something, I'm going to have different vending machines and stuff set up in different places. Like right here, as y'all can tell, little garage. That's a vending machine. That's a vending machine. I'm going to put car parts, stuff like that in here. And then, hey, that reminds me, I need to find where, I know I want to put a working stiff down here in the working stiff, But I need to figure out where it's going to be a popping pills and a hospital and all that stuff. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and head out of town. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna stop and get me some of this. Who's shooting? Oh, crap, it's a moto. Shoot, he got him. He killed the survivor. You son of a... I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. It's funny, I can understand a bit more Spanish. See, that's me. I took Spanish in school. And my cousin, her kid's dad, all his family speak Spanish. So, I picked up a lot that way, but I can understand it better than I could speak it most of the time. Except for a few curse words here and there. Go figure.
That figures.
Woo, chicken. I almost hit you. Don't do that.
Hit the chicken, hit the chicken.
I don't want to hit the chicken. I don't want it. I don't want to.
But they're so tasty.
This is true. Poor cute little boogers. Why'd they have to be born tasty, That's probably the same thing they're thinking. Oh, and I never did put that screenshot in Discord. I need to do that. I was booking along, booking right on along on my little scootabout here. And all of a sudden, just the front wheel of it was sticking out and just my head. We were buried in the ground. Gray had to literally come dig us out.
Yep.
Another raider.
Of the Lost Ark.
Come on, Heifer, let's do it. Down. Got her. Yeah. See, that was one of my biggest problems. I took 2 years of it in school, and at the time, I didn't really have anybody around me that spoke Spanish. So it was like I never got to use it. And that's very much one of those things, if you don't use it, you lose it type deals.
Yep.
Come here. Come here. Gotcha. That was funny. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Still getting a little lag in the city, but no more than to be expected. I'm actually very pleased with the way things are performing tonight.
I'm getting some hiccups on the way there, out in the middle of nowhere. So, I mean, it's nothing major. It's been like one time I had a screen tear,
Yeah.
but other than that, it's just been kind of little bumps along the way, but nothing major.
Well, I hadn't reached out to the server company yet because we were pretty sure a lot of what was going on was my PC. Now that we've got that stuff situated, now I can reach out to them and go, hey, this is what we're getting. What can we do to fix said issues? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was a major one. But despite the hiccups and stuff, this server has not run any worse than any of the other 7 Days to Die server hosts we've tried, has it?
No.
And for half the price of what the others were charging, so.
All right,
I'm
I'll be there in
happy.
a second. There's corn out here that I need.
Oh, Lord. He's getting the ooh shinies, peoples. Bravo, you gotta move, my sweet boy. Yeah, after we got the computer issue fixed, I had a celebratory bowl of cookies and cream ice cream. And now I'm wanting more. Well.
Hard stuff.
Yeah. The hard stuff. Gonna finish off the Alpine Unrest. Oh, cool. I figure, well, let me put this food up first. While we wait on Gray, we'll find a couple of buildings to target clearing for tonight. Oh, y'all are just freaky with this hanging out in the friggin' windows crap. You're making my skin crawl. Stop it. Okay, I got some room in this one. Drop. There we go. Alright, let's go in search of a building. A building. Now, next week, since we know what the issues were, we've gotten issues fixed, we will get back on our rotating out games so we can get back to Gen Zero and Minecraft and Animalica and all those good things. Ark. Definitely some Ark. And since I'm not going to have Little Bug this Sunday like I normally do, I could focus on finishing up the Ark servers and some writing. Oh, that's going to be so nice. Yeah, don't spoil it. No spoilage. Is that a... No, I don't think it is. I think that's just a regular hubcap. It was. It was. Check on our guards. Make sure their health is staying pretty good. Looks like it is. Okay. I'm really curious about this building over here, but it is awfully big. Because I have never been in one of those. It is awfully large, though, isn't it? It's kind of large and in charge. All right, Darth Darlin. What was that? Who did that? Darth! Team Gray. Traitor! See how he does me, y'all?
That's a pretty sign.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you think it is. Ooh.
More corn.
Ooh, this building I'm getting a lot of lag around. I wonder why. Now that little town hall and library I set up over yonder is going to be just for like our little settlement. But I want to set up like a whole major thing for the whole city. So I'm going to need to find... Oh! Oh! Oh, Raider! Oh, shoot. She must have got him. Well, maybe not. No, there he is. Okay. So we need to figure out what would be like a whole big courthouse. That's... I don't know. I'm thinking that might be a little too much. Oh, I forgot. Back off, Fido. Ooh, I forgot about that little part. Alright. Yeah, go in guns a-blazing, my man. Go on. Do your thing. You just gonna stop the... I have to say there's still a zombie. What's he going after? What's he going after?
I don't know.
A zombie all the way over here in a building. Dude, don't go triggering crap.
He's going triggering crap.
Yeah, he is, because he ain't right. I don't know, Graham. I'm trying to decide what would be a good courthouse and courthouse area. But I also am not sure I really want to try to clear a great big building. Maybe
The Dunkin' Donuts.
Maybe a couple smaller ones. Well, we've cleared a Dunkin' before.
I mean, I'm saying that would be a great, courthouse place. That way, we could just hang out and drink coffee and eat donuts.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you want happy judges, right?
So we can bribe them?
Coffee and donuts.
Hey.
That makes everything better.
I don't think I've ever been in this one. This wine and die. Hey, let's clear it. Oh, zombies!
Hey, guy.
You a little late. I done Leroy this.
I know. I was calling it for you since you didn't.
Oh. Turn the light on.
Leroy.
Oh, where'd you come from? Don't you shoot out my windows out there, you. Oh, there's a zombie out there. Was a zombie out there.
What's up, bruh?
Anybody home? Hello? We has come. Oh, I didn't bring any lockpicks, I don't think.
I found friends. We
Down,
have
little
customers.
crawler. Well, tell them we're out of food right now. They'll have to come back later.
Oh no, we've got what they want.
I don't. I has not a lick of brains.
You said it, not me.
Are you good or?
Yeah.
Okay. I knew I heard somebody coming this way. Back. Oh, wrecked. Okay, those bathrooms are clear. Quit beating on the walls.
What if I don't want it?
I didn't ask what you wanted. Now did I?
I'm telling you what you're gonna get, though.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I found a leather trunk.
Oh. Oh, there's somebody out back. That's what all that noise is about.
All
Still
the
not.
noise.
All that noise. We do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I told you to go away. Told you we were closed. You didn't listen. That's what we do to unruly customers here.
Oh, got a bad attitude.
Welcome back, Darth Darlin. YouTube recommended me a video some random on GTA roleplay. A pug. Well, what you standing there for? Loot?
You loot.
Alright, I'll loot.
I've been looting.
Some more fish farm stuffs.
That's some
Some
awful big books
cannabis.
up there.
Some cannabis. Alright, this place is cleared.
You didn't get the ammo pile.
No, go ahead. I'm not so much focused on looting right now as I am clearing.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
fine.
cleaning up a little trash here and there. We gotta make our city look like something. There we go. Ooh, it's bright out here with that light on. Whew. That was way too bright. I am sorry, guys. Let's see what we got going on down here. My cough had not been that bad today, and then the minute I start streaming, the cough wants to rear its ugly head. Look. Instead of Google, it's Goggle. Hey, this would almost make a pretty courthouse, but I want it to be one by like one of those little parks and stuff. Know what I'm saying?
It's up to you.
Hey, there's a bag over here.
You the bag lady.
I'm the bag lady. And I swear I saw a place that would have been perfect the other day, and I didn't mark it like an idiot. Trying to remember where it was. There was like a little park next to it, and I kept thinking it was right around this, but... And what am I gonna do? Nail somebody to death? Why have I got the nail gun out? Get the bat out, ding dong.
Yeah, it's been a while since I tried that. You know, you used to be able to just load it with nails and shoot people.
That's true. You'd be a pug. And then I'd never be able to hurt you because, You know, I can't hurt a critter.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't. Oh, God, I ain't seen one of these in a hot minute.
Now, what's the difference between a hot minute and a cold minute?
One's hot, one's cold, duh. No, this was the paintball place. I think the last time I saw one of these was in like A16.
Been a minute. Shooting balls.
Uh-huh. I actually use this as a base. A wet, wow. When I first started streaming 7 days, I used this as one of my first bases.
Oh,
come
let's
on.
see how close I can get.
Oh, hi. Hello. We came to shoot your balls. Oh, God, I thought that was you. And no, it was a zombie. I was going, why is he hitting me?
Because it's fun.
I hear somebody beating on the doors. Hi. Oh, I missed. That's what I get for getting cocky.
Sir, you need to remain on the opposite side of the counter.
Got unruly customers here too, huh?
Yep.
Yep, Gray's been here. Down, peoples, down.
Everybody was burning alive.
Now I got a concussion. I'm concussed because of you.
Oh, blame me, huh?
Yep. Seemed like the right thing to do at the time. A cat. I like cats. Well, I mean, y'all kind of know that. I mean, we got Tuesday and Tinkerbell and Socks. And all kinds of noise. These people in this city are just loud and rowdy. We're going to have to lay down some rules. No loud parties in our city. Oh, there's a Gray. I was fixing to run up and hit him.
Bring it.
Oh, hi, guys.
Come on, please.
Beat down. I
Oh,
see a
beat down.
putrid heifer. Have a huge party without me? No. There will be a party tax in this city. With it being a fifth of Jack Daniels for every party. So.
I thought you didn't like the good stuff.
Oh, you better hush. Don't you even talk about my Jack. I've been craving Jack again here lately. I ain't had a drink in, what, 2-3 years?
Been a minute.
Oh. Dang doggos.
Good job.
I hear another one. I see him.
Burn, baby, burn.
Not Mo. I chopped you in your dirty bits.
Not 3 times on Mo's head if you want him dead.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, wow.
Mandy's been here.
That bat is
Jam
bright.
storage chest.
Hey, I didn't do that.
Big guy.
That's Mo hoarding his stuff. Oh, there's a gun safe in here. All right, let's repair.
Yeah, what is up with the lockpicks and like none dropping?
I know, it's the weirdest darn thing.
Usually you got so many you don't know what to do with them. I gotta remember to make some.
Almost.
Oh,
We're in. Okay. Alright, guys, see if you want or need any of that, please, sir. While I choppy.
no, I'm pretty good on all this stuff.
You didn't even need the, thingamajigger?
The string.
No, schematic.
Schematic. Yeah, I did need that.
Okay, and I just got another one. I'm just gonna put it in that safe, and then you can,
Are you ready?
check
Just
it
hold
out.
tight. Okie dokie, you can loot it up. I'm full.
I'm about full too.
I
And
love
didn't
it.
neither one of those jammed chests have
One
anything
of
in
them
them.
Jam test. Huh?
Jammed chest. I was getting tongue-tied. But
You
neither one of them had anything in them.
was wanting to put a D on it instead of a J.
I considered it, but I didn't. I was a good girl for once. What you giggling about?
You.
I'm a good girl more often than I'm bad. Oh, don't you even. I will
Does the
hurt
term
you.
horse laugh mean anything to you?
Oh, you are so full of it. I'm actually fixing to use one of these chests as a drop chest, and I'll just mark it to come back to it later.
Hey, there's a Magnum Enforcer in this chest out here. Schematic.
Bleep, 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 bleep. That's all, folks. Now y'all know the one who's been drinking tonight.
Yep. Coffee. Speaking of which, I need to get a refill.
I'll go get you a refill.
Here's that box over here. It's got some stuff in it.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much, as bunches.
Everything down here is clear, so I'm just gonna hide out.
That's fine. I'm just gonna mark this place is cleared, and also mark it as a drop chest location since I'm using this chest.
Yep, you go do your thing, and don't worry about me. I'll be fine down here. So, and I shall return.
Alrighty. Now I should cut PvP on and kill him, right? Okay, Porky Pig. That's right. Blip, 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 blip. That's all, folks. Alrighty. Oh, God, that's bright. That's why I had the gamma down some, because some parts of this city are just ungodly bright. Alright, so let's go ahead and mark this. Drop chest 1. I went and picked up the others the other day. What's this little place? It's like I can't get enough to drink in the game or in real life today either. It's very strange. Maybe that just says I'm playing too much 7 days and my character started... Oh! Zombies are spawning in. Alright. Whack-a-mole! Come here, putrid heifer. I know she's Arlene now, but for me, she'll forever be putrid heifer. Wow, these guys are going down way too easy. Hello, sweetheart. Come on. Anybody in here with you? I don't think so. And I think if anybody was on top, they would have done fallen down on me by now. I wonder, since we've got that one mod for the doors on here. Yes. So ones that are stuck open like that, if you smash them, then you can go ahead and shut them. Alright, let's go ahead and bust in this one. I have noticed though, if you use the steel pickaxe, it'll just completely destroy the door. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Hello. Hi, Olive. Okay, Olive is down. Anybody in here? Nope. Let's check out in here. Another Olive. A putrid heifer and a mole. Alright, Olive is down, but Mo is not. Come on, Mo. Don't make this any worse than it has to be. At least he had some money on him. Alrighty. Now, tonight might not be a very long stream, guys, because, just to be honest, we are exhausted from last night, staying up all night, trying to fix the computer issues. And there was a show we wanted to try to make time to watch at least one episode of tonight. But it was a matter of stay up all night working on these computer issues, then take a nap for a couple hours, get back up, and went right back to working on it again. So, how dare us stay up? Yeah, that's kind of what our bodies were saying. Our bodies was like, what the hell, y'all?
The devil, I mean, Mandy made me do it.
I heard that.
Well, good. I want to make sure I have my put your talk on.
Oh. Oh, shoot. I went too far with it.
Daggum, I gotta remember how to get the heck out of here.
I'm just down the road. Clearing this little place out. I've already been in here. Was that it? Surely we ain't got all the place cleared.
Don't call me Shirley.
Oh, no, no, no. Here's another set of stairs. I knew that just seemed way too easy. Okay, we got a couple of Georges hiding out up here. Hello, bitches. Watch his head, y'all. Is that not freaky looking? Alrighty. That's gonna give me nightmares. Alright, what's on the roof? Well, rather, who's on the roof? Yeah, there's some tougher ones up here. Alright, took care of him. Alright, and there we go. I see Gray down there.
Yep.
Ha ha ha, shooting at him.
You know better than do that.
Wow, what you gonna do about it?
Whoop up on you.
Nothing. Not a thing. Zip, zilch, nada.
Gonna run you down with my mini bike.
Oh, I'm scared.
Better be.
Do you even know where I am? Yeah, there he is. I see him right there. Hi. What are you doing, bonehead?
Told you I was gonna run you over my mini bike.
I shut the door. I shut the door. Oh, we gotta mark this place. I almost forgot. Got too busy acting stupid. I almost forgot it. There, right there. There, right there. Tuesday, are you supposed to be on Mama's desk? I don't think so.
Yes.
I don't think so. Oh, Raider. Alright, come on. Bat against bat. Come on, boy. Come on. Got him.
Go get your beat down.
I'm debating on any others we should do tonight. Because like I said, it's probably going to be a short stream. Because I ain't even going to lie. I'm still exhausted from last night. And just, I don't know. Y'all ever got upset and just where you got so upset and aggravated that had you exhausted? Does that make sense? Hey, there's a airdrop showing up out this way now.
I'm full, so it's on you.
I think I got some space. Headed that away.
I've sold and dropped everything I want to get rid of. The rest of it I need to take back to my base.
I feel like I'm fixing to get sneezies again. I'm trying not to. Oh.
Of course I can't go this way.
That's the only thing I don't like about the bigger cities. It's like everything goes into a dead end.
Yep.
And I woke people up. Oh.
What'd you do that for?
Is that dude? Whoever's doing that shooting, are they inside? Oh, there's a Mo. Can you tell who's doing the shooting?
Yep. Right here where they are.
Oh. You helping them?
Yeah.
That is one thing about us. At least we take the time to help the NPCs sometimes. Oh, and let me see here. Let me count how many more days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 more days and I'm off punishment.
She counted to 11, y'all.
Yay, me! I told you I could do it. Aw, Gray, you coming with me to get this thing.
I'm trying. I keep hitting dead ends.
It's on top of this building.
Oh, cool.
Ah.
I never noticed the big 7 on the pedestal out here.
What's that?
Stuff.
Oh, shoot, wolf. Down, Fido. Got it.
Here at the building with the drop.
Yeah, I'm over here was helping this survivor. I'm over here in this little fenced-in area.
You ooh shining.
Yep. Well, at least this place is now considered cleared. Unless there's somebody up there. But you would have thought they would have done come down if there was. So, alright. Shut the gate. Put the log down. Put that down. Alrighty. Yeah, we're gonna have to go in and find our way to the roof just to get this stinking airdrop.
I got a nerd bullet.
That's no fun.
It's creative, though.
Where's the entrance?
You can't get there from here.
Probably not. Is this a crack a book? No, it's a shamway. Hey, this is one of the ones I considered making a courthouse.
Hey, I heard friends.
Yep, they're already waking up. Oh, you don't touch me. That's one good way to make me mad, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and do this because
Do what?
I'm crafting us both up some drop chests to put out here
Okie dokie.
because I can see where this is going already.
They'll both end up being yours because I'll forget where it's at and I'll never get it. So
I'll mark it on my map. Alright, there's yours. There's mine. Now I can just see which way this is going already, so.
south.
Yep. And there's mines.
Yay,
up.
mines.
Trying to pick them up before anybody sets them off.
You
Got 'em.
take all the fun out of it.
A bow just spawned out, or something just spawned out of the floor behind you.
Okay.
That Olive is usually pretty tough, but she just went down like really easy.
That's right. I think I stole your kill.
And this little kitchen right over here, there's usually a cooking pot landmine right inside the door. Oh my God. Gray, look out. You stepped on that landmine. I tell you there's
Because
one.
I'm awesome.
I tell you there's one right inside the door and you just run right on
Look out.
in. I was going to pick it up.
Oh, I didn't do that, by the way.
Yeah, they're right inside both doors.
Well, pick it up.
Well, I did pick that one up.
That one he set off. I didn't have nothing to do with that one.
Hi, Mo. Alright,
Where's
first
Larry and Curly?
they lived through the apocalypse. I think so too. Don't. I was going to say.
It had to be hit one more time.
Ha. Is this the collapsed ones? Let me shut this door. That survivor was about to try to come in.
Ah.
Don't want them in here getting in the way. Hey, don't.
What? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, there's stairs under it, so. I was just trying to chop it down enough we could climb on top of it and go up.
Oh, okay.
But there's actually stairs under it, so. Alright, second floor. When's the last time somebody picked your brain, darlings?
You killed that dead Mo.
You killed that Mo. Hello?
He was untouched. I touched him.
Ew, sounds kinky.
Freaky.
Down. Stay down. Rubs off on Gray Hearted. That sounds kinky too. Good Lord.
Yep,
Look
I've
at-
been here.
Well, loot your stuffs. Alright.
I took me some skull crushers.
Ooh. When Olive catches fire, y'all, she burns. I mean, she like burns. Alright. I think this floor is done.
All clear.
Don't. I missed them.
I'm sorry.
I'm serious. I just got used to hearing them, and they did, you know, make the game feel more alive hearing something else talk, you know? Well, hearing something else talk. Okay. Hi, George. Oh, that was some serious server lag right there. Oh! Jesus, George. I know your mama didn't raise you to act like that. Okay. There's a whole lot of Georges up in here. It's too late. I got her. I got her. Na na na. I got her. Hello, ladies. She showed me her undies. Did y'all see that? down, George. Oh shoot, there was some lag. Alright, Gray, you good?
Yep.
I'm gonna get in this here door.
Get in that door.
I'm gonna get in that door. Hide and watch me get in this
Get
door.
up in there.
I'm getting
all
all
up in there.
up in George's crap. Oh! I don't know, George got all up in my crap there for a minute. Ah.
Ah.
So, you got a girlfriend in this apocalypse, darling?
Yeah, just put an arrow in the head. Out there.
Oh, good. So you're free. Hey, it's hard to find a man in the apocalypse.
Can't be too picky, huh?
You know, somebody made a suggestion when we did that little role play series Romero knew. Somebody made the suggestion we should do a 7 Days to Die server, kind of like a GTA role play server. I could just imagine the stuff everybody would come up with, especially doing it live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I got a feeling they'd shut down our channels.
Well, the first thing I'd have to do is come up with a unique voice.
I don't know. I've actually thought about that a few times. Thought it might actually be fun. I can't even remember who it was that suggested it. Was it Daffy? I can't remember.
May have been. I happened to notice her in my... I was looking through the streamers I follow and happened to see her pop up and went and checked. And
Oh, you know, she really got into the whole Romero New thing because she said she'd always wanted to do role play, but always felt kind of weird doing it. And I was like,
same.
well, me too. But at the same time, once we did it, it was kind of fun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm getting some stairs installated.
Cool.
Get off that. Okay. And now, oh, okay, you got it. That's good. Well, at least this will be one more building that's cleared out and done. Boy. Ow, who hit me? Don't touch me. I'm telling you, I don't like it.
Ooh, check out the arrow placement on all them. Check it.
You done good. You done good. Loot your zombies over there. Loot your zombies,
Look at
Mr.
that.
Man.
I shot her right in the hair. Got George in the cheek though. Well, I was shooting at him and then you stepped in front of me, so I got you.
It's alright. It ain't the first time you shot me, and it probably won't be the last.
Yeah, but that one was unintentional.
Oh, so it's no good unless you meant to do it.
Yep.
Uh-huh. We're getting closer.
To my home.
Oh, it's there anybody over here? Anybody over here
Nope.
now?
Bang.
Bang. Boom.
Boom.
You're done. Almost. Ooh. There's a bunch of
Whoops.
zombies in the bathroom together, y'all.
Freaks.
Oh. Ooh. When I said a bunch, I meant a bunch. Come on. Single file. Oh, I'm out of space already. I'm gonna have to start scrapping stuff. Good Lord. Probably just gonna have to stop looting zombies. What kind of mess did you make in here? Oh.
Not much of one.
Cowgirl up.
Ooh, shot her in the wrist.
He was in there asleep on the shelves. Anybody else? Well, looks like that's another floor done. Grab a drink before we head to the next one.
Drink, drunk.
There we go. I try not to get on another stupid coughing fit. I get so tired of that. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Could have went up that way and got these guys, but whatever.
Ah.
And if you come in here, Gray, where'd you go?
Uh-huh.
A little hidden space, and there's some
Okay.
decent loot up in there. At least there used to be. What the hell?
There's a hole up above us.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You gotta go up, I think. Alright, go up. Tell me what's up there. Tell me what's up there, my man. Is there goodies?
There is a bookcase.
That's it?
Yep.
I could have sworn there used to be more loot than that. Oh, that's such big old... Oh, bite
And
my
just
tongue.
coming back out into the hallway here.
Alright, let's head up to the next floor and... What was that?
Your worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember where we came in at. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, this way. Alright, now to the next floor.
Next episode.
Fifth floor.
I didn't catch which way you went. Oh, I found it.
Yep, everybody's done woke up.
Yay, party time. Yay, fun.
Alrighty. He done slid up under the shelves. Crap. I'm gonna quit looting because I'm just it's not doing me any good here.
Why?
I'm out of room. I need to run back down to my chest.
I'll run back down to your chest.
I want you too. You said you was out of room too. Oh
No,
God.
I thought I was, but I'm not.
Ooh.
I don't know why I was thinking I was. I guess I'm just so used to being out of room.
That's because you're silly.
Yep.
You're a hoarder. Oh God Almighty! What are you doing in here? Jeez Louise! Scared the crap out of me. You shouldn't be in here now. We're a little busy. Well, apparently she thinks she should be. Ah. That's gonna have to be good enough for now. You know, I keep thinking I hear a little bug. And I keep waiting on Amber to come in here.
That's just about time. That she normally would.
Alright. 5th floor. That's where we're going, right? Yep. Hi. Coming through, good sir. I saw you hiding there, George. You're the kid that was bad at hide and seek, aren't you?
And you're the one that picked on him.
No. We could duck, but
Quack.
might as well just do that. I don't think there's any. Oh, shoot. I forgot about that. High up there.
You alright?
Yeah, surprisingly, nothing broke. I'll be back up in a minute.
If I had I can make you some frames and throw down.
It's alright. I just take the stairs. I'm only 1 floor down.
Okay, yeah. That looks like 2, but I guess these are high ceilings. So.
They are. The problem is I gotta remember which was the way out. Again. Oh yeah, through here and back through here. He's having fun without me, y'all.
Yep.
That's not... Look at this.
He's a candle.
I extinguished his flame. Usually this little room right back here, yeah. Usually there's a few off in here.
What's in here?
Down, Big Mama. Girl, be a little more ladylike about it.
I ran out of stamina.
They dropping bags right and left. There's you another bag.
You got that one.
Go ahead. I'm going to Leroy this. Oh. And I missed. Mo. How you doing?
So you Leroy Stinkins this one.
Yep.
Instead of Jenkins, you Stinkins.
Uh-huh.
Leroy Stinkins.
Make fun of me. Go on. Go on, make fun of me.
I ain't making fun of you.
I don't
Picking
care.
at you because you missed.
I don't care.
Yeah, they're swinging a miss.
You know, people probably think we hate each other if they stop and listen to us for a minute. Hello. Oh, that.
No, same place we were at.
Yeah, I was say that's where I fell through a while ago. All right. So.
I'm not still laughing at that.
Oh no, not you. Trying to
Never.
remember where we came in at. Where did we come in at? Oh yeah, through here. Woohoo! Alrighty.
Through where?
Huh?
Through where?
The bathroom wall, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah!
And gonna have to make us put down us some stairs. Oh, be still there. Do 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 do. And oh, did he go on up there and wake him up? Yeah, he did. Well, that's all right. Just let him deal with it then.
All right.
You having fun?
Yep. You run off and all the fun starts.
There. She's just hanging on this beam. Papa Hugh's down there burning. You loot all them. I'll go out here and wake everybody else up. Hi! We came to visit your lovely establishment here, but we couldn't seem to get any customer service. All your employees, for whatever reason, tried to harm us and eat us. Now there's a door back here, if I remember right, this little room.
Uh-oh.
Did you go on up to the top?
Yes, I thought that's where you were going.
Oh. All the baddies are up here.
Yeah, one just fell through right there.
Yeah, he'll wake the others up. Oh well, might as well get going. Let's just do it.
No, I thought this is where you were headed. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Didn't know.
Popped his head like a grape. Now the ones downstairs are awake. I should have made some Molotovs so we could have just stood up here and thrown them down on them. That would have been fun. Zombies don't duck. I'm tired of trying to explain to y'all how to be zombies. Oh. Aggravating things. Since my mom and I sometimes help out a friend around their house after we left their house, my mom was like, we need hackers so we could copy her. Yeah, and heck, you don't even really need that. The three things, all you need is a bobby pin or a good credit card. One that's got a little flex to it. Alright, now where is that stupid airdrop?
On the roof.
Oh, hey. I don't remember ever seeing this before. Let me eat some foods.
Eat some foods. Speaking of food, there's a whole bunch of food crate up here. Food crates. There ain't none in them. They just bust.
No, there's this little, like, hidden... Oh, I'm probably gonna regret this. There's nobody in here. Are you good?
Yeah, just finishing killing the zombies on the roof. Found a crate.
I found a shotgun Messiah crate down here. Did
Cool.
you find the, oh, crap. The airdrop?
Yep.
You did. Where was it?
Right here where I'm at.
Are you kidding me? Look at this crap, y'all. Jesus. Oh, the entry gate in her door. Keyless entry? Oh, yeah. You're going to need a lot more than that bobby pin and credit card I mentioned it. What you get, Gray?
I hadn't looted it. I thought you was coming over.
No. Go ahead and loot.
Oh.
What?
Okay. I'm fixing to have to dump everything I've got.
Hold on. How did you get over?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Need 26 slots.
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm scrapping and dropping stuff.
That's what I'm fixing to start doing.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots now. Let's scrap those. Scrap those. We'll go ahead and scrap you.
Oh shoot, no room in my queue for scrapping.
Me too. I'm running into the same thing.
That's alright. We'll get it.
I got 13 empty slots now. Alright, how did you get over?
I put some blocks down and came over. And then picked them up.
Tell you what I'm fixing to do.
That'll work too.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
Okay, the stuff I've thrown out is probably going to get in the way.
Yeah. Alright, have you got enough room to get it now?
Hang on just a second.
Oh, I can scrap those too.
Not quite, but I can make room.
Oh, if you want to drop a couple things and I'll pick them up. I know one of those was night vision goggles, steel sledge parts. I don't know what the other one was.
That ain't no biggie. The stuff I'm throwing out, I can do without.
Okay. The 3 things that I would need are, RFID reader, 2 blank key fobs, and the key fobs to the entry gate. Yep, makes sense. Crazy, still clearing out room.
Yeah.
This place is always like going to overload you with loot. Always. I'd say Darth's one smart cookie. I'd agree with that.
All right.
Oh, I see painkillers laying there.
Yeah, herbal antibiotics. I had to toss a bunch of stuff out, but you'll see why here in a second.
I picked it all up.
Why, do you have any room left?
Let me see.
So I can split some of this stuff up with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 slots left.
All right. Hang on just a
Which
second.
we got those drop chests down. Well, my drop chest is full, so never mind.
All right. I got 240 lockpicks.
Good God.
There's half of them.
Yes. I ain't gonna argue with that.
100 forged iron.
Keep that.
There's,
Keep that. I've got plenty
Okay.
back at my base.
I do too. Let's see. 10 painkillers.
And I got
Have
plenty
them?
of those. Nope.
300 material McCobblestone. M cobblestone N shapes cube. 500 of them.
Go ahead and keep them.
All right. We got a range mods bundle.
You'll have to open it to see what all's in it.
I ain't got room to open it.
It's usually only got like 2 or 3 things in it. Usually.
Okay, I've only got 2 slots left.
Well, let me see. You want to drop it and me open it?
That'll work.
Alright, here we go, y'all. Open. Yeah, it just had 3 mods in it. The burst mod, laser sight mod, and reflex sight mod.
All right.
Which ones do you want?
I don't know.
Well, I never use the sights at all. So you want both of these sights?
Sure.
And then I'll take the trigger burst. Which I've never used the trigger burst, so modifies the trigger group to fire a 3-round burst. Increases the rate of fire and slightly increases recoil. Do you want that? I doubt I'd use it.
What is it?
It's a trigger burst. Modifies the trigger group to fire a 3-round burst, increases the rate of fire, and slightly increases recoil.
Nah, I just checked. I've got all the mods I can put on my AK.
I haven't put any on, which I'm still using my pipe.
I rarely use the guns so far.
I'll put it on there and we'll see what it does. Oh,
Okay.
What am I doing? There we go.
So for my next trick,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what we've got left to go through.
Okay.
3 AK-47 bundles.
Good God. You want me to open
bundle.
those?
Hang on. A farm bundle.
Mm-hmm.
3 food bundles. A melee bundle. Another range mods bundle.
Good God.
And a scrap armor bonus bundle. So we probably need to go ahead and hit the chest.
I was going to say, we
anything
probably need to, the community base is just right over there.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Let's just go
'Cause
back
this is
over
gonna be
to
a bunch of
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice drop.
Yeah, it was. I've noticed when I'm in here by myself, I usually only get like maybe a couple of pet pigs. And don't get me wrong, everybody knows I like some pet pigs, but pet pigs ain't exactly gonna,
Ain't gonna win the apocalypse.
yeah.
Okay, I missed where you went down again. I can't remember where we came up at.
Hold on.
I don't know how I get so turned around on these.
You has no sense of
Oh,
direction.
hang on. Where are you at?
You
Come
gonna
around to where I am.
you going down the ladder?
There's a ladder and a hatch over here.
Oh, I done went down that.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Oh, yeah. Duh.
I'm coming. Hi.
Ah.
Whoa, I almost went right out that hole. Heh.
I won.
Ha ha ha. Nuh-uh. I got out the door first. Nah. I win. Shut the door. You wasn't raised in a barn.
Yeah, it was. How
You forgetting I know all your family. I know where you were raised. Been there.
you got potatoes. That's what it said on that bag you was holding.
There we go. Now it's officially marked that this place is cleared.
Cheer.
Cleared.
I picked up everything out of my chest I could that was stacked with what I already had, so.
I'm just going to come back and get mine later. Ooh. We about to wake everybody up.
Blame Mandy.
No, don't blame Mandy. I think it's funny how anybody's mind works, Darth, and everybody's works a little bit different, you know? Oh, out of stamina. See, there's our little mall. And the wall to our base should be popping in. And there it goes.
What you running up for, chick?
Is she triggering?
She started it.
Oh, no.
She running off, though. Or she walking off, so maybe that's the only one she triggered.
He spit on her and she put a bullet in that head. Good girl.
She ran from way over there to over here just to shoot him, and he was sitting there minding his own business. She picked that fight.
Maybe it's an ex. He cheated on her or something.
Maybe he put her in lockdown before the apocalypse.
I wouldn't doubt it, just like a man.
It was a cop. So maybe he had locked up.
Yeah, I keep running out of stamina. But so far tonight, I am so pleased with how well the stream has done, my computer has done. I think we are back in the streaming business. My mind instantly went to RFID reader. Yeah. Whee! Sounds like one of the...
That's what I was thinking when you first said something about that, Dara. Just in case you're wondering, I'm a big fan of Kevin Mitnick, so...
There we go. Made a couple of chests. Where'd you leave your bike?
I don't know.
I saw
Way
mine
back.
sitting there. It just made me think.
Way back that way somewhere.
Oh, Lord.
I'll get it at some point.
All right.
All right, so I guess what I need is a chest here somewhere.
Pick one of those I just put down. They're empty. That's what I put them down for, so you could do that.
All right.
I unlocked them.
Oh, shoot. Unlock this one. I thought I could lock it. That way I could keep track of which one it was. When I locked it back, now I can't get back in it.
There you go.
I thought maybe if I locked it, it would lock it just for me.
Oh.
That way I could keep up with which one it was.
No, it don't work that way. It don't work that way.
All right. First things first, I'm putting a bunch of schematics in here so you can snag them up for the library if you want to.
Okay. We're right here in front of the library, so I'll be able to run up there and put them up. I need food.
I got some of that too.
There's some right over here in the community kitchen. I'm going to grab me some.
Bet you ain't got fish tacos and sham chowder
Don't
though.
condone doing borderline illegal and illegal activities. No, put that disclaimer in there. Put that disclaimer up in there.
Yep.
We would never advocate for such. We do not advocate breaking and entering, any kind of illegal activities, nothing of that sort or nature.
Unless one is on the red team, ethical, and is an ethical hacker and has the proper documentation, which then makes it illegal to have fun.
All right. What about these bundles left, mister?
I'm still clearing stuff out now. Just a second.
Oh, okay. I did it. I'm yawning already, and usually this time of night I'm just getting woke up good. Last night was not fun.
Of course it was.
No, it wasn't. It was miserable. Excuse me. I don't mean to cough at y'all, I promise. I'm not trying to bark. Not trying to bark at y'all.
All right. I finally got everything rearranged.
Cool.
So looking at chest and
The only time we should do something like borderline illegal stuff is if it's a natural necessity need. But other than that, I don't actually condone it. Agreed, my darling. Agreed.
everything on the top part of that chest is stuff that you can do whatever you want to with it. The stuff in the bottom, if you need it, grab it. Otherwise, I'll hang on to that stuff.
Okay.
And I'll pop open some of these bundles.
Let me put this in here. This was some of your stuff that I picked up earlier.
Oh, sweet.
All right, what's
All
we
right.
got?
I opened the scrap armor bundle, and it's an entire set of level 6 scrap armor.
I've
You
got a
want?
bunch. Nope, I got a bunch of scrap armor. I'm straight. Look at Gray's little chicken legs down there, y'all. He got little chicken legs. There you go.
All right.
I still see your chicken legs.
Tootsie. That's because I ain't got pants on.
Yeah. He run around naked in the apocalypse, y'all. Run around in his drawers.
All right. Next up, we have Range Mods bundle.
Okay.
Where we got a Reflex Sight mod, a Silencer mod, and a Trigger Group Burst mod.
There you keep it all.
All right. Melee bundle.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Burning Shaft mod, a Barbed Wire mod, and a Fortifying Grip mod.
I've got all of those on my bat already.
All right. Next up, we have a Food bundle.
Mm-hmm.
10 chili dogs.
Split them with me.
There you go.
Thank you. And that was it, wasn't it?
Next up, another food bundle.
Daggone.
10 fish tacos.
Ooh, yeah, split them with me. Between those chili dogs and those fish tacos, my stomach ought to be feeling right well here in a little bit.
Next up, another food bundle.
Good God.
10 hobo stew.
Yeah, split them with me.
Been a minute since I seen that.
Uh-huh.
Next up, farm bundle.
What's we got in it?
We got 3 farm plot blocks, 1 blueberry seed, and 1 corn seed.
I've got all that. Keep it.
All right. Next up, we got an AK-47 bundle.
Okie dokie.
Actually, let me do some rearranging here.
I always have to put disclaimers when I say stuff like I said earlier. I love joining in on shenanigans on certain subreddits. Yeah. You can find just about anything on Reddit. Just about anything.
All right, I went ahead and opened all 3 of them. We got a level 4, a level 5, and a level 6 AK-47 machine gun. Take your pick.
I'll take the 5. You can keep the rest.
You look like you want a level 6.
Well,
There
thank
you go.
you. Alrighty. And that was all the bundles, right?
Yep, I went ahead and opened all 3 of the AK-47 bundles. Each one of them had a rifle in it, so.
That's fine. That is fine. Y'all, I'm actually thrilled with how things went tonight. Considerably better than last night, am I correct?
Yep.
And I think now we know we'll be able to keep streaming. We'll probably go ahead and do 7 days again tomorrow night. But like I said, starting Monday, get back into Minecraft and Animalk and Gen Zero and Ark and all the things. Start getting our games rotated out again. But right now, let me see here. I need to get you baby some links here. So, I already see the 2 I want to throw y'all out tonight. We doing a ladies' night tonight, okay? And first
Ladies' night.
we have the beautiful Wrath of Wall. And what's Wrath playing tonight? She is playing some Warframe. Let me drop that there for y'all. And we have our sister Blue, who's doing some GTA roleplay, of course. Drop that in there for y'all. And I better get somebody else. One more. Somebody that's playing 7 Days and Love Shack. Yes, Love Shack is playing little 7 Days tonight. So there we go. 3 awesome streamers for y'all to check out. We will be back tomorrow night. And then, like I said, we'll start next week with getting back into our regularly scheduled programming. Most of the people will be talking about the subject at hand, and then you'll see people sort of talking about the subject, and I'll be like, these are my type of people. I shall join them. Yep. But all right, much love and hugs, my babies, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Sweet dreams, guys.
Peace.